happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, guys, definitely gonna want to see this one. As we got the walls closing in on that corrupt New York Attorney General Letitia James, we got that mayor of NYC, Eric Adams, now flipping on her, revealing some very crucial evidence in this newest update, y'all. I'm excited to get into it. So now hop straight into it. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Trump wants to get Letitia James and Alvin Bragg. That's what this story is all about. Nothing else there. He went after Illinois because he wants to get Pritzker. Hates him. And the way to do that is to deny the states of Illinois and New York the federal grant money. The New York Post reports today $8 billion is going to get held up by the Justice Department that would have flowed into New York State, which is running an astronomical deficit here. Okay? So the easiest way to do this is to file civil suits against the governor and the attorney general. Then the question was, why is the mayor of New York left out? Because he doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. Trump wants to get Letitia James. Hochul is just an ornament. Doesn't have any bad feeling toward Hochul, Trump. But Adams, the deal that was made, I don't know what Adams is giving Trump. I have to tell the audience up front. I don't know, and I don't use anonymous sources, but
Well, we saw before the election that Dems really turned their back, tried to, shove Adams to the curb once he started, calling out Biden for his stuff, his administration, and saying that Trump wasn't too far off from the truth. We've seen what happened there. That's probably why Trump is sparing him.
I have to tell the audience up front. I don't know, and I don't use anonymous sources, but I have gotten call after call after call that said, and all of these people have agendas who are calling me. They all have agendas, all right? And they're saying that Adams knows where the bodies are buried with James and Bragg.
Uh-oh.
Just throwing it out for your consumption. I'm not reporting it to be true, but it kind of makes sense, right?
Well, it's kind of weird that, like, you can say he has no power, but he's in charge of the city. And when they went after Pritzker in Illinois, they named Chicago and they went after the mayor. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're going after the city of Chicago, you name the mayor.
No, Johnson and Adams have no power whatsoever. None. They do what they're told to do. The real power lies in the state legislature. Now, in both Illinois and New York, the state legislature gives the big middle finger to Homeland Security. Because blank you, maybe Anderson Cooper could articulate it a little more than I am by using some vernacular, but that's what's happening. And the Trump administration knows that these mayors, this is like the utility infielder on the New York Yankees who plays maybe 3 innings a week. These guys have no power. They do what they're told to do. The big power is Newsom in California. Newsom's next. Hey, Gavin, they're coming for you. Pritzker's going to get destroyed, and Trump will bring down, and I'm going to predict it here, he will bring down Letitia James and Alvin Bragg because...
Wow. And that's not a surprise to hear at all. I mean, you got to think about, these rogue agents, these Democratic officials have tried to get in the way of Donald Trump, not only getting into office, now they're trying to get in the way of his administration, what they're trying to get done, even after they were elected in by over 77 million folks across our nation. It's sad to see. This isn't going to be retribution or any type of a revenge coming from Donald Trump. This is simply justice. If he doesn't do it now, guess what? This will go on till the end of time. We have to draw the line somewhere.
And I'm going to predict it here. He will bring down Letitia James and Alvin Bragg because they went on a crusade to destroy him.
Exactly.
And President Trump is not a forgiving man.
It's an interesting take. Eric Adams doesn't control, so much raw power, but he likely knows where the bodies are buried. He's likely got the inside scoop, the dirt that Trump's DOJ needs to take Letitia James down. It feels almost as if Trump is taking a law enforcement tactic, giving immunity to the small fish to take down the real mob bosses. And make no mistake, they've had their eyes on Letitia James for a while. I've kept this clip in my back pocket since the election. This is Donald Trump's attorney, Mike Davis, signaling their intent on the Benny Johnson show.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put you in prison for conspiracy against rights, and I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
Mike Davis made it abundantly clear that Trump wasn't simply going to let Letitia James get away with it. Oh, how the tables have turned.
Well. How the turntables.
Letitia James thought that she had Trump boxed in. She thought she was going to be the one to take him down. The epic queen who would go down in history as the one who stopped the evil orange man. I mean, what a joke that is. But unfortunately for her, she's effed around and she's now likely to find out. As Bill O'Reilly put it, Eric Adams is not the target. Eric Adams is cooperating. Alvin Bragg and Letitia James are the target, and understandably so. I know Letitia James and Alvin Bragg love to grandstand as the moral and legal authority in New York, but they totally twisted and manipulated the law to criminally charge an attempt to bankrupt the Trump administration in a clear effort to interfere in the 2024 election. And that simply cannot stand. And even Democrats know that it was wrong and it was political.
And I also agreed that the trial in this city, in New York, was politically motivated, that wouldn't otherwise have been prosecuted if it was someone else.
And now, my friends, it's a time of reckoning. And also, it seems like a time of panic. Kathy Hochul was also named in this whole ordeal. And just look at her body language as she showed up on Rachel Maddow's show.
You are the only person who has the power to effectively fire Mayor Eric Adams and remove him from this position, which might conceivably moot this whole fight. How are you thinking about that now? You could have done it at any point until now, but now, given this crisis that's emerged in federal law enforcement around this case, are you feeling differently about that responsibility?
Let me tell you from a couple of angles here. One is that this is unbelievably unprecedented for Department of Justice in Washington to interfere in this way. My husband was a 30-year federal prosecutor. Barack Obama made him his United States attorney. You look at what happened here. This is not supposed to happen in our system of justice. The Bondi administration in that Department of Justice is already showing they're corrupt. Now, set that aside. I did see the letter that was issued by the acting United States attorney. The allegations are extremely concerning and serious.
Yes.
But I cannot, as the governor of this state, have a knee-jerk, politically motivated reaction like a lot of other people are saying right now. I have to do it smart, what's right, and I'm consulting with other leaders in government at this time. This just happened. I need some time to process this and figure out the right approach.
But you are consulting with other leaders, consulting with your advisors, and looking anew at this matter,
Of course I am.
Given the recent
Of course I am.
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Liberal Hive Mind. Definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. Those who want to go over there, check that full thing out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Liberal Hive Mind tons of love, tons of support. He's a great guy. Oh my goodness, guys. Talk about pure panic that we're seeing on display for those loonies on the left. They thought they were going to get away with trying to get in the way, stop Donald Trump's mission and his agenda that he promised to the American people, but it's not going to work. Just like those failed efforts that we're seeing with the political witch hunts coming from all the rogue agents, bad actors, the Jack Smiths, the Fonnie Willises, the Letitia James, the Alvin Braggs. But guess what? Now it's time for them to be held accountable. We've seen them all scatter like roaches when the lights cut on. Donald Trump walked down the golden escalator, but guess what? Now he's doubling back. And all these folks have to be held accountable. Wouldn't be surprised to see, him slamming that hammer down just to teach these folks a lesson. If he doesn't do it now, when they get power back eventually, guess what? They're going to be doing it again against someone else, y'all. But definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. What are you guys thinking? Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.